Classic, bold, and built for every occasion. Meet the Pagani Design 1701 chronograph. From sapphire crystal to its durable stainless steel construction, it's ready wherever the day may take you. Now, let's see if it's a risk or a ditch. Hope everyone's doing all right today. Today we have a Pagani Design chronograph. Now, this watch right here comes in at a 40 millimeter case size. It's encased in a 316L stainless steel metal, which is a great corrosion resistant metal. The movement of this watch is a Seiko VK63 megaquartz movement, and as I mentioned earlier in the name, it is also a chronograph, and it comes with stopwatch, and it's a screw down. Now let me show you the functionality of it. This is a stopwatch. That's how you start it. As you can see, it's going. That's a stop again, and that's the reset. This is a screw down, so this is how you screw and adjust your time and your dates. So it popped out, as you can see. You pull it, soft tug, and you see the date changing. All right, and you pull it one more time, and now you see the hour and the minute hand changing. And now to set that, you just push in and screw back in. And that's pretty much it on that. Now let me show you how it wears on the wrist. And I'm a 7.5 wrist, and I had to take some links out so it can fit the right fit. And as you can see, it just, you know, it looks good on the wrist. You know, the metal feel good. There's no pinching, no hair pulling. Throughout the day as I was wearing it, you know, it was functioning perfectly fine. Wasn't slipping off, and I was actually getting, a few comments from this watch specifically. Let's zero this out. I want to show you the weight of the watch, and it comes in at 139 grams. And for me, this watch specifically is a great weight. I like heavier watches versus light watches. That's just my preference. There's really no deep meaning behind it, but this weight is perfect. It feels and wears like a premium watch. And obviously, for people who do know watches, this watch was heavily inspired by the Omega Moon watch. But if you're like myself and you can't afford that price, this will be the option that you will go with. Now, let's see if this is a Bay watch. We have the water, and we have the watch. Now let's dunk this in some water to see if it still functions afterwards. There you go, let that sit for a few seconds. Speaking of, if you look at the seconds window, it's still functioning perfectly fine, and it doesn't look like any water is like rushing in from anywhere or building up behind the glass. So that's a good sign. And yeah, we'll keep it in there for about 10 more seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And give it a little swirl. And let's see. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a Bay watch. It is working perfectly fine. There's no air bubbles. There's no fog building up behind the glass. There's no water in there at all, as you can see. And yeah, I definitely wouldn't go deep sea diving with this, but definitely wearing it poolside or to the beach and, light swimming with it, it should be perfectly fine. It has a water resistance of 330 feet, which is fine. And we just did the test and it passed it with flying colors. Now we're going to check out the lume and see how this baby shines in the dark. So now we're going to turn off all the lights and see if this thing shines bright. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is shining bright like a diamond. Yeah, so if loom and low visibility, low light scenarios was a concern, obviously you can see that this thing loom is great. You know, you could tell the time perfectly. And you shouldn't have a problem with this. Overall, I think this watch is great. Definitely a good homage watch for the higher brand watch. For those who may not be able to afford it, still the same look. And again, it fits good. It's a great fit for me. Water resistant. The loom shines bright, and the compliments are, great as well. So it feels good to get a compliment on your watch. So, if you was on the fence about it, worried about it, should you not, I think this is a great buy. So I think this is a watch that we should definitely risk. Please like, share, and subscribe, and comments are welcome and appreciated. Y'all have a good one.